name's Jason Drake. I graduated from Valley City State University May 19th, 1996. Yeah, that's right. I majored in both biology and chemistry. Activities at the school, I played basketball my freshman year, and I played 3 years of baseball. And I did some teaching assistant stuff with the biology department with Archie Moore and with Dr. Stickler as well.
Okay. And since graduation from Valley, then you went on to further your education?
Yeah.
So
in the August of 96, I went to Northwestern College of Chiropractic, now called Northwestern Health Sciences University. And I graduated with a Doctor of Chiropractic in November of 99.
okay.
And I am current owner of my own chiropractic clinic. I share space with another doctor, and we practice under the name Great Plains Chiropractic.
Okay. Here in Fargo.
Here in Fargo.
Okay. So how long have you practiced here?
In this location, I've been here since 2003, April of 2003.
Okay. All right. So what does it take to be successful, both as a chiropractor and then as a self-employed or owner of your own business?
You got to be a self-starter. They didn't teach us a lot of the business aspects in school, so it's been continuing my education and, not only being a treating doctor, taking care of your patients, but trying to get people in the door. And so you're always furthering your education in regards to that. And with the way the world changes and how connected it is, you got to keep up on the latest social media, internet, Facebook, webpage used to be cutting edge, and now that seems to be almost be secondary. It's just a landing spot for potential information. So that takes up a lot of your time too. But again, you also get that freedom along with the responsibility of being self-employed.
Okay. Okay. So what kind of patients are you general chiropractic, or do you specialize?
Fairly general. I mean, a lot of musculoskeletal issues. Both me and the other doctor who work in this office. You don't want to say general, but we are more structurally based, more musculoskeletal based. Excuse me. I do a lot of tissue work. I've furthered my education in regards to that and doing some rehab type things. And then also work related and personal injury type cases.
Okay. So going back to chiropractic school, Jason, how hard is it? Or
It was daunting. It's conceptually it wasn't that hard, but I was very well prepared coming from Valley City State. I had done a lot of the labs, a lot of the base science courses that we took in chiropractic school. I felt I had head start, even more so than people who had gone to much bigger schools. I was competing with or had classmates that went to the University of Wisconsin, U of M, Iowa, Iowa State, UND, NDSU, in the South Dakota State schools. And they're like, "You did these labs?" I said, "Yeah, I did them." And I would run through them, and it's about the load though. It's not a lot of hard stuff, it's just lots of stuff.
yeah.
It's a big, 34 credits a term.
Okay.
It was a job. It was 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then you had to study for another 5 hours.
Okay. And 4 years.
3.5 straight through 10 semesters.
Okay. Okay. Good. So if you were going to hire somebody to come into your business with you, another chiropractor, what would you look for in that person?
Well, number one, I'd want to know their background and then kind of their philosophy in regards to that's going to be important to make sure to mesh. I would look at their undergraduate degree, but more so their professional schooling to find out where they came from. It wouldn't be so much a matter of what were their test scores, so on and so forth, because we have national board exams, and if you don't pass those, they don't give you a license. So your competency level to have a license is there. I've never really hired anybody in regards to as another professional, but working with some of our staff, we've tried a number of different things. We've tried the group interview to see who stands out, because we need a go-getter at the front desk, so to speak, and that's more of a clerical position, but then again, they also have to know how to deal with the insurance.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can have enough doctorate degrees to figure that out.
All right. So a new graduate thinking about chiropractic school, what would be your best advice to them?
Number one, go for it. They're already ahead of the game by coming out of Valley City State. They are going to be prepared. And that's one of the things I've said from the top of the rooftops. one of the reasons, I've stayed involved being in with the Alumni Association. I didn't realize it at the time, but when I got to chiropractic school and when I got done, I found out how much of an advantage I did have by going to a small school, having smaller classrooms. We might not have had every bell and whistle, but we had the knowledge. And, that was one of the reasons, I still stay in touch with my professors that I had there. It's one of the reasons I taught at Valley City State for a year, because I wanted to give something back. And the one piece of advice is go for it. You're prepared.
Okay, and this is just to another kind of off-the-cuff question, but what do you see happening or changing in chiropractic?
There's going to be a lot of changes. Some of them good, some of them bad. Obviously, procedurally, how we're going to diagnose things is going to change here in October of this year. They're coming out with a new coding system that's going to make a rat's nest out of many things. It might potentially make some clinics close if they're not prepared for it. Technology-wise, big change. How you market your stuff, how the insurance companies are going to want to receive it, and that's how you get reimbursed. Again, we'll know more in November in regards to, or next year, in regards to whether Obamacare stays or goes. It's been positive. More people have insurance, so we have more potential for patients, so they can take advantage of our services and have that reimbursed. But a lot of changes. The technology, the marketing, and then how we're going to deal with the insurance companies are going to be probably the four major things, along with whether Obamacare stays or not.
Okay, great.